Views expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
This is Relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship. Connections. 9 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage. Sex.
And we're having a great time already.
Yourself. Your family. Divorce. Your ex. Your co-workers. Your friends. Your situation. Your lover. Your mother. You name it. Connections. And we always have a great time.
Of course you had to mess
With your
it up, right?
hosts, Dee and Cash.
You're now listening to the Evening Rush Network.
Hello. Good evening. How are you doing? You know it's Thursday night. It's Relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship, connection. I am your host, Cash,
And I'm V.
and we're here. Share, subscribe, like us. We're on YouTube, iHeartRadio. We're on Facebook, and we are feeling lovely tonight.
Yeah, I'm having
Ye-
trouble here with this camera, apparently.
Oh, she's
But I'm
having
here.
trouble. That's what she
Mhm.
said.
That's what
Mm.
she said.
So this weekend, I didn't even know. I think this year is just going. It's going. It's already Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. So what does Memorial Day mean to you? Like to me it means barbecue season, it means to eat, it means we're getting in the pool. We have the veterans celebrating them. What does it mean to you? Like what are you looking forward to this Memorial Day weekend?
It means friends and family. It means a little bit something different because no one in my family has really served. I mean, we're from the Caribbean and they came from the Caribbean and I was naturalized into this country. So I don't really have a family of men from service. I just don't. But the man that I'm
Men?
seeing, who is
Just men.
or women, but I don't have a family of people who have served our country in that manner. But now I do, and I appreciate it a little bit differently this year because I do have someone who has served. In
Girl,
the
don't
armed
be
forces.
dropping it like it's hot. You want us to see your lap? Oh, don't stop playing.
Yeah, really, whatever. Yes.
Mhm.
So, how was your week?
It was a week. We need to talk about this offline. So, I don't want anyone to come find me. I've been like seriously, and it just keeps getting worse week after week. I think I was watching this thing and it was called the Neon the Ben Squeeze. So this guy is rushing through the city like he's always speeding like 100 miles per hour on the local streets and the highway. He's crazy. They finally caught him on Tuesday because he's posting these videos. He's called Ben Squeeze, and he's posting these videos of how he is absolutely speed demоning through the city, cutting off cars, like close
On a
calls off the
motorcycle
shoulder.
or on
No,
in
he's
a
in a car.
car?
He's in a Benz. He's in
Oh,
a Mercedes Benz,
oh,
and he is going through like crazy. And I feel allegedly, not that I do this, but allegedly, I've been waking up just in time to get to work, and just George Washington Bridge might have a plate of someone I know, not me personally, but it's just getting bad. I'm like, thank God for this at least one day that we get off to remember our friends and family who has served. And I will do
mhm.
that when I wake up, but I'm definitely going to sleep in because I am so exhausted. This week has been, oh my God, every day, oh my God, has been a constant struggle to just get
Get
up
up and go to
and get
work.
out. And the heat does not make it any better because, we didn't cut on the air conditioner yet because we're trying to conserve. We're not turning on the air conditioning till June. It's not going to happen because, my kid needs to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't do well in the heat. Even though my family came from down south, I do not do well in the heat. So it's not helping because I'm getting up heat tired. That's all I could call it, heat tired, where you're like drenched. It's hot. It's smuggy. I'm just trying to hold out. Oh, Lydia says you forgot your Uncle Army. Oh, uh-oh.
Oh,
You
Uncle
have
Julian. I have Uncle Julian. Yes. Girls, you
love
are
you,
right.
Uncle Julian.
Yes.
Sakapope cafe.
Sakafet, Uncle Julian. Yes.
You ready?
Yeah,
Let me tell you, am I riding to work? I have pulled out my steel horse. I can neither confirm nor deny. I mean, I have a motorcycle that's white. Yes, for all those listening, my motorcycle is bright white and pink.
sure it is.
And yeah, make white lining legal, because let me just tell you, I don't personally white line. I've seen other motorcyclists do this, and I try to go after them to wave them down and say, "Don't do it." That's
Oh,
me. That's me. I'm
that's
trying
you.
to wave them down to say, "Please don't white line. It's bad for your health."
Ah,
Alleged. I don't do that.
okay. I know
So
you
how
do.
was
We
your
all
week?
know.
How was your week?
My week, I'm on a 1-day hiatus from my vacation. I have been vacationing all week at Lake George, and before that, I was upstate working on doing partnership things with my partner, working on the garden and making the house look ready for barbecue this weekend. And we were at Lake George just enjoying the beach and the lake, and it was just, we had a great time. And it's not over yet. Yeah, we had a great time. And that was my week. Yes. And it was a lot of fun. A lot of Canadians at Lake George, at least this time of year. I guess the kids might be out of school or something, because there were a lot of kids and a lot of Canadians and a lot of Americans. They still have school, so they were at class. So I was like, maybe Canada gets out a little early or something. It was a lot of Canadians.
That's so nice. I think she's rubbing salt into all of our wounds, people out there. Let's stand in solidarity against those who can vacation while the rest of us are sweating it out at work.
Girl, I am always on vacation at this point. I am like semi-retired. It is what it is. And I'm sorry for those of you who have to work, but I put in my time. I've been working since I was 15, and I worked for blah, 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 blah amount of years. I'm done. But
I'm
but I
sorry,
wake up early
everybody.
every day. I wake up every day. I wake up. So I talk to you in the morning. I'm up.
The hate right now is real.
No, but I mean,
Oh, Sean says, "Be careful, white line." Well, I don't white line. That's not me.
That is not her.
Cash does not white line.
It is what is that? Doppelganger. It's not her. It's somebody. It's a lookalike. Yeah, it's somebody who looks like you. It's somebody who looks like you.
Yeah, that was so mean. She doesn't. I know. She's just rubbing it in, the salt in the wound, talking about, "Oh, I don't do."
Well, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to say I'm semi-retired?
Stand with us. Stand with us.
I miss working. I wish I was working right now. Do you want me to say that? Because I'll say, I wish.
In her sarcasm,
I could get up and go to work every day. I miss that. I miss that life. No, I miss not being able to just get up and do whatever I want every day of my life. I miss that. Working is more important. Oh, and let me tell you about Uncle Don. My Uncle Don had a stroke. He's actually doing much better, but his stroke was so bad that I never heard of this. He was blind from his stroke, and they didn't think he was going to be able to see again. His whole left side was, paralyzed, and he was blinded, so he could not see at all, both eyes. I was like, what? So he can see again, and he's doing much better. And he can walk. He couldn't walk. It was just like he could just barely hear because he already had hearing problems. But he is 90. Well, he already had hearing problems. It had nothing to do with this joke.
I love Uncle Don. It's not a joke, but I love Uncle Don to be like, "Good morning. How are you doing?" He's like, "You're going to the morning? What? Where are you going? Where am I going? I'm going to the park." I'm like, "No, I said good morning. How are you doing?" "Yes, I'm going to the park." Okay. Make sure y'all tap in. Oh, shucks. Tap in.
To the Memorial Day
DJ Mix. Are they going to play
the
any
Evening Rush
house?
Network.
Are they going to play house music? I'm just saying. Are they going to play some house music?
No, they're not going to play house music. We argue over house music. She loves house music, and I think it's okay in moderation, but you know, I'm not. I guess I didn't grow up in that era. I'm younger than that.
The devil is a lie.
But
I'm telling you, my favorite song. If they play my favorite song, then I'd be hype all day long.
if they play your favorite song, I'm just gonna turn off.
My favorite song is against all female norms because fight female power. I'm a feminist, but I love There's Some Hoes in This House.
Yes,
Okay, I really love There's Some Hoes in This House, and I just point to myself, even though I know I'm not a hoe, but there's some hoes in this house. It's a hole.
And when I first heard it, I was like, "Are they saying there's some hoes in this house?" She's like, "Yeah, there's a." I'm like this.
No. You heard women beat their men.
I heard
they were like women beat their men.
Women beat their men.
Women beat their men. Their men. Oh my God! Don't get me started. That's how you can get me up in the morning, okay? And I have it in my helmet, and I'm like, there, holes in this house. There's some holes in this house. There's the swerve in this house. You know what I'm saying? It gets me going.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm just saying.
Yes, we're gonna TikTok that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay. That's my jam. I'm just gonna be honest. So today is Lucky Penny Day. See a penny only if it's facing up and pick it up. You might have some good luck. I'm just saying. But I've picked up a lot of different pennies and I've never hit the lottery yet. So
but maybe that's not your good fortune. Maybe you have other fortune, like your son. I'm just saying.
You always want to bring something like holistic into this. Like money isn't the root of all happiness. People with money don't think that money is the root of happiness. People without money are praying for the lottery numbers. But people with things are like, you don't need money to be happy. You just need love.
Lies, ask Diddy.
Oh, well, I'm not going to say anything about Diddy because then someone's going to start crying. But let me just tell you, and I wasn't going to talk about this, honestly. I was not going to talk about this as a topic to make me go, today. I wanted to stay positive, but someone brought it up. Okay.
What's making go,
I watched.
He definitely wish he was broke now.
Yeah. Because I watched the P. Diddy video of him in the hotel dragging Cassie, dragging her and kicking her. Hotel surveillance. He said he was sorry. Ain't no mother
okay, so
can say sorry for that. dragged her
Sean.
by her head, dragged her by
Mr.
her
Sean.
head, and kicked her back into the room.
Mr. Sean, there's not enough sorry in the world. I'm just saying. There, you can say sorry for, if you stepped on my toe by accident. You can say sorry if you spilled my drink. You cannot say sorry for dragging me in the hotel or in the street or wherever you dragging me. There is not enough sorry in the world.
Girl, if you would have seen the video, and they were like, I just want to warn you, the images that you see could be whatever that is, offensive, or it's traumatic. And I was just like, okay, whatever, let me watch this, because every time they say that, I'm like, okay. No, I had to clutch my pearls. I had to clutch my pearls, because I was like, he marched out with a towel on, so it was like he was sleeping or in the shower, and she was trying to escape, and he
was sleeping.
Grabbed her by the head, threw her on the ground, and kicked her, and then dragged her back to the room. How can you deny this? And if you did it that one time that you got caught on camera, it's not even allegedly, because there is the video. I'm talking about the video. Unless no. I don't even have to say allegedly. This is what I saw on the video. I was too through. I was like, okay,
we're still going to say allegedly because maybe somebody doctored the video. So we're still going to say allegedly, so we know.
Okay.
Because I put out videos, and I could make it look like you did something you didn't do, and that I could do that. So I'm like, so if I could do it, somebody else could do it.
Grabbing someone by the head and throwing them on the floor.
I don't know. I'm just saying. But I mean, there's no excuse, and there's not enough sorry in the world. And he will be sorry when he's with when some Bubba is dragging him, then he'll be sorry, because he's
running in the towel. Where's the ledge? He was wrong. That was mad years ago. Okay, no, F out of here.
So wait a minute.
Out of here.
Wait a minute. You trying to tell me you could have beat me, but since it was years ago, it's okay? So when years go by, it's okay to beat me? Because I know no one's saying that.
Harpo? He told me to beat you. No, you told Harpo to beat me? Oh, hell no.
Because I don't really care how many years. I don't know what. Just the whole thing is crazy right now.
You told Harpo to beat me? No, oh no. Let me just tell you about, because I was thinking about this like since yesterday. Bullies, and how they get more powerful and more powerful and more powerful, because people are afraid to say anything against them. So, like, my pause was, when do you say something in someone else's defense? Is it always a time to say something in someone else's defense when it comes to a bully? Like,
if you against P. Diddy, or is that what you're saying?
Not just against P. Diddy. I mean, P. Diddy is powerful. That's why he's gotten away for so many years. He's like, right. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's 50,000. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's $1 million. Just go away. But when do you say something against a bully? Like, if it's not in your best interest, do you still say something against a bully? Should you always stand up against a bully? And I think about like and I know this is extreme, but in my head, the Holocaust happened because no one said anything. Going years back, slavery happened because no one said it was wrong. So we're coming up to the present time, in this present time. What is the next big catastrophe that may happen or is happening? And do you stand up against it, Or do you sit down because of fear of retaliation?
Well, the thing is, I think in all those cases, slavery and the Holocaust and many others, there are some people who did stand up, but see, they stand up alone. And when they get beat down or killed or hung, everybody else shuts up because they're like, look what happened to the one who spoke. You see him hanging up there? That's going to be you if you speak. So I think a lot of people did try to speak, but they got shut down. And then other people were like, don't you dare say anything. You see what happened to James or see what happened to Mary. So I'm saying, I think a lot of us do try to speak, but once somebody gets, made an example of, then it becomes, you want to save your family. So you don't know what to do, because we have to not speak alone. That's the problem. We have to unite to speak. Then we have power. But by yourself, they're just going to hang you, lynch you, do whatever they're going to do to you. And there's no power behind that. We have to be a united front to speak. Then we have power. Then we can make a difference. Then we can shut it down. I'm just saying. That's my point of
I
view.
guess, but then if you don't speak up and know that something is happening to somebody else, then how will you start the movement?
Yeah, well, you have to start the movement differently than that. You can't just speak up. You need to go underneath the surface. You need to say, okay, listen, do you see what's happening over here? We need to fix that. That's what you need to do. Speak out quietly and then get the job done. That's what I see. If you speak out by
Yeah.
yourself, you're going to just be an example. And
Well,
then
I
nothing's going to
have
happen.
been so many times and time again speaking out and being an example and getting shut the hell up. Like I was like, even, I'm talking about P. Diddy, but um Jasmine Crockett, the honorable Jasmine Crockett, when the lady came at her and was like, "Oh, maybe you can't understand because you're fake eyelashes." Her eyelashes had nothing to do with what they were talking
Mm-hmm.
about. She thought it was a quip, like, "Oh yeah, I shut you down," and then
Mm-hmm.
played the victim when the honorable Jasmine Crockett was like, "You beach." No, she said, asked a question. So if I talked about your personality as a bleached blonde, bad built body, would that be okay? And like AOC spoke up for her, and she was like, because it's so many times that people get into this situation, women get abused in a situation, and no one speaks up for them, and they don't feel safe to speak up. And it just had me wonder, like you said, like at what point in time do you speak up and speak out? Sean
You're
said,
I,
we only know he beat Cassie and his baby mother. Two people only? Okay. That means you did
okay.
more.
Yeah. And not only that, there's some women who got shut up money already, so they can't speak. So they
Oh,
got
that
money.
NDA, what is that? The NDA? A non-disclosure
Yeah,
agreement?
agreements. Yeah. So some people got paid off. So they're not going to speak. So that doesn't mean it didn't happen. Why don't we try to see how many people got paid off for what reason? They can't speak, but we can still investigate on it. We can still see they got paid off. He didn't just give out money in the court system. He gave out money because he had wanted them to be quiet.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, Iris, one
I
is too many. Yes, girl, that's exactly right.
we don't know that's true. They can't speak.
Well, we
Let me
know
tell you, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and that
exactly.
video is worth a
Mm-hmm.
million. Because
Yeah,
I'm being around. I be dancing but now I'm like, cut,
cut it off. Mm-hmm.
cut. I'm so sorry. It's cut for me
Mm-hmm.
because I don't like a bully. A lot of things, but I stand for justice. It like is a pain point for me. It's like one of those kryptonite things. I cannot stand unfair. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot stand unfair. And when I have bullies who are pushing other people around because they feel they have all the power and you should
Mm-hmm.
just shut up, it ticks me off. And
Yeah.
that really ticked me off seeing it today. No, I can. I can. I can't like because the music and the person is one to me. I can't separate, oh well,
When
this music is good, but the person,
okay,
he's
yeah, no.
bad. No, I'm sorry, I can't separate it. I
Because
can't.
music comes from people's soul, people's being. It's part of who they are. When you're really making music, it's like making love. I'm like, yeah, it's part of who you are.
It's
Sorry.
yeah, that's and there's geniuses out
Yeah,
there.
that's why I don't listen to R. Kelly now. I don't listen to R. Kelly now. And I love some of his songs. I really did, but now it's over. You still listen to R. Kelly? Why are you making that face? Girl, no, you don't. No, you don't. The man is in jail for you know what. Yeah, she's still listening. All right.
I can neither confirm nor
Or yeah, but you
deny.
okay, but so you think P. Diddy is different? You see what I'm trying to say? So you can't. Hello.
Well, you
No,
can
I can't.
stand
No,
that.
no,
It's sort
yeah,
of like
no.
this. Chick-fil-A, and we know Chick-fil-A.
What do we know?
They do
Okay,
not
yeah,
support gay and like gay lifestyle at
they do
all
not.
because
They
they're
do not.
Christian. They close on Sunday. They had some things against them because the black people, and I mean we have a lot of things, and Chick-fil-A has overcome some. I'm just saying Chick-fil-A, those little nuggets, I'm just saying I don't support them. I
You
don't
eat them.
support
I buy them and you eat them, girl. You eat
I don't
Chick-fil-A.
support them on any day. I don't
First of all,
support them. I do not buy Chick-fil-A. I do
you
not
introduced me
buy
to Chick-fil-A. I
Chick-fil-A.
didn't even know about Chick-fil-A.
I do not buy Chick-fil-A. I do not buy Chick-fil-A.
You just eat it,
I
girl.
just
You
eat
eat.
it. That's some good damn chicken though. I'm just saying.
It is good. I must admit, it is good. But
But you know
we have
what?
to stop buying
I
Chick-fil-A.
did stand against Papa John's when Papa John's did their thing, and I love me some Papa John's. Cut. When I
Yeah,
found out about Denny's, cut.
I
Because
still don't go to
Denny's,
Denny's. I was
yeah,
mistreated.
Denny's,
I was actually mistreated at Denny's. So there's no
yeah.
Denny's for me. I'm
R.
not. I
Kelly is the
just.
same or worse than Diddy. I
Yep.
agree. I certainly, but y'all want to run in there and get the waffle fries. I do not. Waffle fries.
No,
I
I want
really
those
do eat
chicken
the.
nugget.
Denny's is nasty. Well, upstate, Denny's was the thing.
Yeah,
And
well, they
then
just do
I
not like
found
black
out
folks.
that a bunch of them bought into the Ku Klux Klan, and that's how they were
They
funding
don't.
their KKK. I was like, well, okay, done.
They don't like people of color. At
R.
least that
Kelly
was
is
my
worse until
experience.
more comes out about Diddy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I'm just Waffle House or nobody.
Well, does it matter if you are a man and you raped one person and you're another man and you raped three people? Is it worse because you raped three than one? Did you just rape somebody? Does it
I agree.
matter?
I do not like any of them.
I'm like, does it really matter if one or seven? I don't care. You raped somebody. Like, I'm done with you. And we should all be done with you.
No, I agree. I'm not saying that I shouldn't agree. I'm saying that I do agree.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing that video, it just made me start thinking about bullying and when do you speak up? Like it
Mm-hmm.
took a lot of courage to speak up against this in the industry, a hero, right?
Mm-hmm.
A hero. And so I wonder who was strong enough, who made her strong enough
Mm-hmm.
to go speak up and against it. I just think about, knock on wood, God has blessed me. When my family member came up to me, I was like, mommy, hell
Mm-hmm.
no.
Mm-hmm.
And so even as an older adult, I had friends and they tell me the stories, and I'm just like, I just feel bad. But I just think
Well,
about bullies everywhere and how to stand up against the bullies.
it's also standing up against people who have money, because money is power, right? The grandson of the Max Factor fortune, he's in, I think he's still in jail. He could be dead, but he's going to die in prison. He got like 200 years because he felt like he could give people date drugs and then have his way with them. And most of the women were like confused. And then when they realized, they're like, well, I'm not going to say anything because he's got lawyers and I don't. And the first time he got charged, he got off. God bless you. And you would think that if he got charged and he got off and he knows he's guilty, he would stop, but he didn't. So that's why he's in jail. No matter how much money he had, he couldn't. But one girl stood up. One girl. And she went to the police and they were like, you were drugged, so you don't really know what happened. But she fought. And she got her man, not her man, she got that man in jail. It didn't matter how much, but she fought against everybody. The police were like not having it. They're like, well, we don't think so. And all these, and she was like, it happened to me. It happened to me. But it's hard. You have to be strong. I think you need to have strong people around you, because she had her friends and family telling her, let's do it. Let's do it. We could do it. But I think if she was by herself and no one was rallying around her, I think it would have been a different story. I think that man would not be in jail right now, and he'd still be doing what he was doing, because he did it to not 20, but hundreds of women. He videotaped them. That's how they know. They found the video.
Hundreds?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Sometimes 3 in one night. He was enjoying himself. Yep. So yes, but he had all the money in the world. He had no job. His job was that was his job. Just dating women, videotaping, bringing them back to his place, videotaping them. That was his, yeah. So, well, one woman shut him down. So sometimes it only takes one, but she had support. And that's the important thing. I think you're right. You just need to speak out. Even in situations that I was in before, I think I did speak out, but I only spoke out. I'll tell you the truth. I only spoke out because I had support. I had backup. I'm like, I'm going to say this, this, and this. And people were like, yeah, say it. I got you. And then I felt strong, but I don't know if I was just totally alone. And I said, I'm going to say this. And everybody said, well, you on your own. I don't know if I would say it. I don't know. I mean, maybe, but maybe I'll be like, oh, just forget it. No one's backing me up. I'm not, it's not going to work.
Release the names of Epstein's out. Yeah, that's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Money. Well,
yeah.
This is taking a turn. And this is because of Sean, because I wasn't going to talk about it. I was going to talk about Beverly Hills Cop is coming back. But anyway, we're going to take this commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to get into our topic.
Hey, Mark, man.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it.
The Evening Rush Entertainment presents the Still in Love Tour, featuring Niquasia, Essence Official,
I'm gonna take my time with you, and what you like's what I'm gonna
Jay Relentless,
You holding me close, telling me don't let go. Is this life or am I dreaming?
with special guests, Brianna,
can have a little bit of fun one time. This is a one-night stand. Ain't gonna happen ever again. You a real smooth.
Zy Hefner,
I'm feeling for your love and attention. We can fuck around or be best friends. My heart got broken, my lesson. What am I?
Zydaja,
I was M.I. Crooked letter
Hosted by Ms. Grady Baby. Come out and enjoy amazing night of R&B.
You're now listening to the evening.
Crooked let it missing you. I like that song right there. I'm just saying. That was good. I like that song. I'm just saying. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So what's today's topic, girl? What's today's topic?
Girl, you know, you in that honeymoon phase. So you like, oh, I'm so in love. We took a vacation. Oh, he loves me, miss me. I'm like,
I am in love, girl. I'm not embarrassed to say it. I'm in love.
so a lot of people are like,
Yeah.
we're not in the honeymoon phase anymore. We were not in the honeymoon phase anymore. So how do you get that spark back into your relationship where you're just like goo for Cocoa Puffs like you are right now? Like, oh my God, we had a vacation. It was so good. I love him.
I do.
The rest of us are like, please sit down. Sit down, miss. Sit. And it's not about jealousy or whatever. It's just like, we're over there. Come back to reality. But sometimes that makes actually, you know, the month just finished about self-help and mental awareness. Being in love can change your health, or not being in love can change your health mentally, emotionally, and physically. So keeping that in mind, how do you get that spark back and feel in love? And no, you hang up. No, you hang up first. No, you hang up. Even though you are years old, how do you get that feeling back? So we're going to give you some tips tonight to figure it all out, how to bring it back.
Yes.
So number one, be adventurous. Ooh.
Yes.
I know somebody about that. But anyway, you know, get out of your comfort zone. If you like watching romantic movies and you're bored out of your mind, like, get out of the familiar routines and watch a scary movie.
Yeah.
Because that adrenaline, and I'm giving you that advice. I would never do it because I cannot watch a horror movie because I need someone there to protect me.
Well, that's what I do.
Gonna happen.
But that's fun. That's the fun of it. I'm watching a horror movie, but I can't watch it. I'm like hugging him, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, just look, it's nothing bad. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, I'm a bitch, so it's not gonna happen. And my partner is like,
so you're both girls.
Yeah, I'm a punk ass. I can't no. But you know, we both watch together like vampire and like zombie things, but horror straight up like The Ring or something like that ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna wet nobody's little panties. It's just we're gonna stay up all night. Go, what's that? You hear that? I'm a punk. My wife's a punk. It's not gonna happen. But also, in being adventurous, you can do some role play.
Yes.
You ever did
like
role
that.
play?
You know what? I have done role play. Yes. I like it. But what I haven't done is this is my fantasy. This is my role play fantasy.
No. I want to know, what role have you played thus far?
No,
girl, no, don't try to change the subject now.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you my fantasy. Here's my fantasy.
No, I want to know what roles you have played.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you my fantasy. So my fantasy is, but isn't this cool? Like my fantasy is, you know, like you walk into a bar. No, seriously, you walk into the bar, your man is already there, or your partner is already there. And you say to the bartender, does that man come in here often? And he's like, who? That guy? No, I don't know. I've never seen him before. Okay. can you send him a drink for me? Now, meanwhile, I know this man. This is my man. So send him a drink, and then he talks to the bartender. Next thing you know, we come together, we talk, and we leave together. And the bartender's going, did that just happen? Did that chick just pick up this man? I so want to do that. Anyway, that's my fantasy.
So you want somebody else to watch you get together?
Yes, I want somebody to witness the whatever. So how about you? Do you have never role played? Is that what you're saying? Or you can't confirm or deny?
However, she never talked about what rules. I think she played the stewardess because she said she was part of that Mild High Club. So I think she played a stewardess, people. The things you learn on air.
I'm trying to tell you. So tell me, what did you ever? Did you ever role play?
I ever role played?
Yeah.
So let's get to number 2.
Okay. Okay, communicate emotions and plan the future. I think that is a good one, because I think especially if you've been together for a long time, you think you know each other and you don't talk the same. You know, you're like, yeah, I know he likes this. I know she likes that. Yeah, she don't. But we don't need to talk about it anymore. But another thing that's refreshing that's not on here, but that I found is if you have an anniversary and you have a great anniversary and you do whatever it is with your significant other, and you start all over again from that anniversary. So in other words, these tips that we're giving you, you make it, it's just like when you change the batteries of the smoke detector. It's a chance to start all over again. So I feel like every anniversary, you have a great anniversary. Let's take it from there. Let's start spark all over again. So you make that the beginning. And so you have a beginning every year. Let's start again, how we were at the beginning, and planning the future. Even though you already know when we retire, we're going to do this. Well, what else do you want to do? Do you want to get a boat? Do you want to go on a cruise? What do you want to do when you retire? Or next month when you go on vacation? What do you want to really do? What do you want to do that you've never done? Let's plan a bucket list together. Let's make it happen. Those things I think are important. And I think if you do it every year, because it gets stale, but if you make it a conscious effort to start all over again every anniversary, that gives you a new beginning every year, a fresh start every year. I think for me, that works. So
when you change the batteries in your smoke detector, you should start planning that spark.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm just saying,
communicating your emotions and going back to like, you want to know something that I never told you before. And I was, that first date, I was so nervous and blah, 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 little cute things that you hold back. So I think that is important, not just talking, like, oh, how was your day? But talking about how you feel and getting that, in that root of remember when.
Yeah. And bedroom talks is important. Not only sex talk, just talking in the bed, quiet time, nobody's around, just you and your partner, just talking about whatever you want, but just that's important. And I think that's, something that we should all do besides making love in the bed. Also, making love outside the bedroom is also a good idea. Just saying.
Oh, well, whatever place that you stayed this weekend, give me the hotel number. I want to know that room number because I'm not staying in that room, bunnies. I'm just letting you know. In the rain. Oh, that's your role play? You want to in the rain? Okay.
You haven't told me yours. You have not role played. Is that what you're saying? Or you don't intend to role play? Or you don't like role play?
I like when someone dominates me.
Okay, girl.
If you want to talk about a role play, like get over here and lay down and that. Tell me what to do. Because I don't like listening to nobody. So when you get me to this is what you're gonna do. Oh, stop. Okay. On high alert, because nobody can really get me to do anything I don't want to. I'm like, what? No.
Mhm.
So when we get to that point, and you're telling me what to do,
Mhm.
you and that pen clicking.
Sorry, I can't help it. I like to do that. Yes,
I'm
I like dominating, but I also like to be dominated. That's why I think I like my man to be bigger than me because here you go.
I think she wants us to see something, people. She keeps
there's
on
nothing to
hitting
say.
that camera down there.
I'm not hitting it but I feel like
Is your man down there?
No.
Is that what you're doing right now? Is this a fantasy?
No. What is wrong with you, girl?
I don't know, because you keep hitting that camera down to look at your lap.
No, I'm not hitting that camera.
You notice that it's never hitting the ceiling. It's always hitting into your lap.
Because it's falling down.
Oh, what's falling down? Where's your man at? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So number 3.
No.
No. He was at the parties, but anyway. Number 3, try to impress each other.
That's
when
important.
you put on those newest clothes and you're like, oh, let me get that bra on. Let me do it. Like one of those things, or the gifts. You want to give the gifts to surprise her, the flowers, the letter, the cards. Just do that. It's important. I know, like, even if you're on a tight budget, maybe you plan, and this is from V over here, plan a virtual vacation. So that I was like, that one, I like that. Plan a virtual vacation, sit down together and go to Bali and have maybe have a massage with a special type of ending. I'm just saying, you could.
Yeah, you could. Yes, you could. And giving gifts, I think, is more important than a lot of men know, because 95% of the women polled in a Harvard study poll in the United States, 95% like receiving gifts. Some like receiving small gifts, some like receiving big gifts, some like receiving practical gifts. But all of us women, we like to receive gifts. So what happens, I think, with a lot of men at the beginning, they want to give you the world, right? They're like, what do you want? And you know what? It's nice to be wherever, doing whatever, and you're with your man and he says, do you want this? And he buys this for you. But for me, it's even better if I'm not with you and you thought of me and you bought this, whatever it is, and I come and it's not my birthday and it's not a holiday, and I'm opening up this thing and it's whatever it is. I think that you thought of me when I wasn't even around, and you thought that I would like
jewelry.
It. Of course, jewelry. That's like number one for me. But
jewelry.
I'm just saying, like, it's
and not nice small jewelry.
Yeah, but not only what, like, because I feel like some guys, they want you to have what they want to give you, not what you want. Okay. Like, oh, I know she needs some snow boots. Boy, don't get me no snow boots.
She said, boy, don't get me no snow.
I can get my own snow boots. I'm just saying, like, really? You know what I'm saying.
I know. She be looking. She like, look at my new ring. It's 20 carats. Oh.
No.
I'm like,
but we know that I like jewelry.
Big?
It's not.
Isn't that too big for your finger? You're like, no, it's not. No, it's not too big.
Okay, what is that? Do you have a pacifier on your
pacifier? Girl, because I can't afford what you can afford. So I got to wear a pacifier.
But I'm just saying. But I feel like that's a big percentage. So 5% of women do not care for gifts. 5%, really? So that's trying to tell you something. So if you have if you're trying to spice up something and you're a man or a woman who has a woman or a man who has a woman, you need to step up your game. And the thing is, it's the beginning all over again. If you do it at the beginning, you need to keep it going. And if you never did it, your woman, that's important. So what are you doing? Let's go. I'm just saying, get our candy bar, flowers, something.
Number 4.
Don't skip date night, quality time. Oh, quality time is so important. You can plan cooking together, go shopping together to get the ingredients, look up how you're going to cook it together, or go, like, you could have just, you decide you're going to watch this movie together. We watched my phone outside on the deck and under the stars. It was
It's hard when you have
awesome.
kids.
Yeah, but it's hard when you have kids to have date night. Boy, the kids never go to sleep. Are you trying to tell me that the kids never go to sleep? Because you don't have to have date night going somewhere. You can make it happen at home. That's how you make those kids. So you can do something. I'm saying, yeah.
Maybe you have date night in the bathroom. The kids can't get in.
Oh, right. But
you said you liked it in the rain. So go to the bathroom, turn on the shower, let it rain down on you.
Who liked it in the rain?
Night. I don't know. Someone said they like it in the. I think it was Iris. She said she likes it in the rain.
Iris, go. Iris likes it in the rain. Go.
Freak a leak. Oh, once you have kids, nobody wants date night. Well, that's why you need to spice it up.
Okay, that's not true. You need to talk to your significant other. You may not want it, but that's not true. And that's a reason why people stop communicating and other people cheat. Let's just be with the person that we're already with and make it happen with them. Communicate. Everybody wants date night. You don't have to have it. It doesn't have to. It could be date night, popcorn in the bedroom. Everybody's asleep. You just watching a movie together. That's it. It doesn't have to be some extravagant. We're going to this place and we're getting babysitters. You don't have time for that. I get that, but you can make little things happen because it's important.
Or you get one of your older kids to watch your younger kids and be like, so we going out, girl, or boy, or whoever.
Well, quality time is important of any kind, like whatever you're doing together. If your husband is fixing something, you ask him, can he help? And if you can't, you can sit there and still talk to him while he's fixing whatever it is. It's the time together. You don't have to be like, oh, you fixing that, bye. You could, you know, that's it. It's the time to spend together.
Number 5. Number 5 is initiate an intimacy, discuss your fantasies, like meeting in that bar, and schedule your sex time sometimes. I'm just saying, like right now with the kid, seriously getting up 24/7, I believe it, because I'm like, what is 3:00 in the morning? Why are you crying and up? So I can't imagine when he starts walking. So, but if you discuss your fantasy, schedule the time, like, look, we're gonna set the alarm clock and at 12 o'clock tonight, you know what I mean, get that soldier on. Why do you initiate intimacy? That one, that one's kind of funny, because I feel nervous, because what if you initiate intimacy and then the person rejects you?
Well, then we have to have some discussion, right? So are you just rejecting me because you're tired tonight, so we're going to try again tomorrow, or you rejecting me because you don't want to have sex with me? That's like, if you're tired, I can deal with that. But if you don't want to have sex with me, that's a whole different story. You could be tired or have a headache or just not be in the mood. But what you going to do with that, Willis? But I mean, I think the thing is, you won't have to be scared if you have proper communication. You won't have to be scared to be shut down, because then the person will say why. The person won't just say.
What if then, like, the baby's crying again, and you want to have sex? I don't know. That kind of makes me nervous.
So what are you gonna do? Not have sex?
Well, I mean,
well, that's what happens to a lot of people, because the kids come. And then that changes the dynamic. So we have to do something about that. We can't just let that rule. So we need to maybe have talks about intimacy without getting intimate, like say, whatever your wants and needs are. I know we haven't been, really intimate lately because we have the baby and all this stuff, but I would really like to, get back some of what we used to have and be close to you. What do you think? Maybe do that before you even try to initiate. Then
Hell no. Do you see what I'm doing in washing clothes? What the hell's wrong with you? That's what you thinking about?
Yeah.
It's like some women are not in the mood. Always not in the mood. Menopause. Well,
Oh,
maybe because you're
who,
men and they on a pause.
well, yeah, because I don't know. Menopause, a lot of menopausal women are in the mood. I hate to tell you. So you need to get that a little bit, Sean. That's the opposite of the truth. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, because older women, that's why older women and younger men are get together because of that. Because younger men are,
Okay, cougar.
I'm just saying. Well.
Ah. So number 6.
Okay, yeah. Remember that change starts with yourself. Yeah, because you want romance, but you don't want to be romantic. That's not going to happen. You want sparks, but you're not willing to do date night. You're talking about nobody wants that. Well, if that's how you see the remainder of your life, with no spark and just being with your partner doing mundane things day to day, and you're happy with that, then that's good. But you just better check your partner, because maybe your partner's not happy with that, and that could be a problem. Because for me, that is a problem. I would not be happy with that, but maybe I need a date night, and I need a man who understands I need date night. I can't just be no.
What she's trying to say is put it up or shut up.
Or shut up.
Or get
thank
out.
You next. Yep. Thank you next. There you go.
I told you we have to get one of those shirts. Just these like, and if you like
off
this,
with your head. Off with your head. Both heads.
Yo.
Yes, V got her groove back. Yeah, I did get my groove back, and I'm not playing this time. I am enjoying the latter part of my life.
Forget the Viagra. Someone needs to have what's the red drink? It got wings. Oh my god.
What is that? What are you talking about?
Red Bull. To keep up
Red
with
Bull.
you, Lord Jesus, someone needs a Red Bull. Forget about the purple, a pink pill, whatever color pill that is. They need a Red Bull. Like, good night, V. Good night. Good night. Like, I need to wait for the week. Jesus Lord.
Yeah, no. We're just getting started, baby.
Don't forget to like the Evening Rush, download the app, make sure you subscribe and follow. Just had
Please
to plug
do.
that in. Follow Relationship Ish. We're on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We're everywhere. So get us, share us, like us, follow us.
We appreciate you.
We do. Thank you for our followers. But I just had to plug that in because I don't think we said that tonight. Did we say it tonight?
No, we
I don't
didn't.
think we did. We did.
We
so engrossed in this conversation. But I want to say we appreciate you guys. We really do. But this is crazy because these 6 things sound like they're easy things, but
they're not.
I don't think they're easy things. But you could at least start with one of these things, like you're having like, I love you, but I'd rather go mow the lawn.
Well, baby, you want to come out with me? I'm going to go mow the lawn. You want to just hang out?
No, I'd rather mow your lawn.
There you go, baby. Oh,
okay. So sorry. So how to get that spark back into your relationship? Let's run them down one time.
Be adventurous.
Communicate emotions. Plan the future.
Try to express each other. I don't know. We did that.
Impress.
Impress each other. We did that.
Mm-hmm.
The person. Okay.
the perfume, the gifts,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wear new clothes, that sexy lingerie. Don't skip date night in your quality time, even though you have kids.
Uh,
Initiate intimacy,
there you
discuss
go.
fantasies, and schedule that sex time so you say you're not too busy.
Remember that. Oh, sorry. Number
Mhm.
6. Remember that change starts with yourself.
That's a lot of reflection. So
Mm.
I don't know, like if you're in a long distance relationship or a long distance, like a long term relationship, it's important to keep the attraction alive. I think the one that made me think, and like upon the reflection that really made me go, huh, I never thought about that, is that virtual dating. You know, like the not the virtual dating, like picking a virtual vacation. I'm like,
Yes.
that is different.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
something different to do. Karina says that her sister says the pillow talk with her spouse is super important. For me, that is more important than anything else. That's an intimate time that you have with somebody that you don't talk to everybody in your bedroom, and that is just you and your partner, and that is so sexy. So I'm just saying.
Honey, did you take the clothes out the dryer? No, not yet. Can you go get it? Yes, honey. You know, tomorrow
No.
I need you to change my oil. Yeah, I
Well,
was thinking about
you can
that.
really talk about whatever you really want to, not mundane things like, so what do you think our next real date should be, or our next real vacation should be, or if you had your dream car, what would it be, or like why, and why do you like motorcycles so much? Like it's those kinds of talks, not the
Because it
laundry.
vibrates my panties.
Oh my goodness. Oh, did you ever have sex when the washing machine is on spin, girl?
Well, especially your washing machine, because your washing machine be like, be like, is someone having sex in the washroom? No, that's
We
just my clothes.
oh, we fixed it. What is wrong with her?
Just
Thank you,
let me know.
Karina.
Oh my god, I'm just saying that is so sorry. But anything give you like, so the pillow, you're just agreeing with the pillow
Yeah,
talk.
I
So
think the pillow talk is it for me, because I feel like that's the time that you don't spend with anybody else, right? You're in bed and you're vulnerable, and you're with your significant other, and you're just having a chat. It's just really what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What? Why are you laughing?
because I had a vacation with thee this summer,
Yes.
and we are a bunch of idiots all night long.
Yes, we
I'm
were.
just like, girls, we
Go
have
to
to go
sleep.
out in the morning.
To get up early in the morning. One night we stayed up all night. It was time to get up, and we hadn't even gone to bed. Girl, I don't even know how we got through that night, that
Girl,
day.
I don't know. So I'm just laughing at the pillow talk. I'm just like, yeah, it's something. So don't.
So you know what? Try some of these, and please message us and let us know if any of them work for you, or if you have some ideas that you'd like us to discuss or include. Please let us know.
Yeah, because that's important.
Start with
I
the
want to
massage.
know.
Oh,
I want to
okay.
know if any of I want to know who initiated the or scheduled sex, and does it work? Because I just feel like that made me pause too. Because I'm like, on Wednesday at 10 o'clock, we're going to have sex.
Yeah, but you can say on Wednesday, but you can always say tonight you're gonna drop your panties, girl. There you go. And all day, your man or woman is thinking about that. And Mark said it start with a massage. Well, then you need to massage your woman, Mark. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Are you getting ready your lips to? All right.
do you know what next week's show is?
Oh, yes, I do. It's
Okay.
called Edible or Not.
Oh, I can't. Oh, this is really good.
You're-
Edible or not? Mhm.
Humans are social creatures. We bond in many ways. Some of them with that food.
Mhm.
Okay, so let me stop because I know somebody will cut that into something else. So let me stop.
It's already done, baby.
I know you did. So our next week's show is Edible or Not. Thank you for all of our listeners, all of our texters, all the people who joined in on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, the Evening Rush Network. Pew, 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 pew.
I don't
I always
know.
have to get that in there.
No.
So
Yes.
try these ways to spark up your relationship. Thank you for joining Relationship Ish. And I'm your host, Cash.
And I'm V, and thank you for joining us on Relationship-ish on the Evening Rush Network. Bye-bye.
Night.